Oh, my friends, we need to celebrate a day of great celebration here. 3 years on my channel, 3 days ago, 3 years birthday, a new Opeth here. Opeth that I discovered 3 years ago. So Opeth are back with the new song from the new record that will come October 2024, Last Will and Testament. And this is the same title of a propaganda song from a supporting cast record. That is amazing record. I suggest you propaganda supporting cast record. The last song is called Last Will and Testament. The same, exactly the same title of this track. And as you know well, since I discovered Opeth, I became a great fan. So I also ranked all their discography. I listened it 100 times every single record. So I'm a big fan actually. And so I really don't know what to expect. Maybe something similar to the new vibes of In Cauda Venenum record, but I don't know. A surprise every time with Opeth. You don't know. And please stay focused, remain here, because at the end of this video, after the reaction that I don't want to stop so much, after the reaction, a lot of analysis about the influences in this song. So remain connected with me. So we don't waste more time now, and we immediately shift into the song of this one. I really can't understand the title. It's kind of SS1. I don't know how to pronounce this title. I don't know if it's self-title Last Will and Testament. I don't know. The radio edit, this one. Go! Back. Okay, so about the start, I will tell you at the end of the video what I think about. I go forward now, I don't want to stop so much. What? Stop! Those are growls. Am I dreaming here? Oh my god! Woo! Wow! 16 years later, there are some growls inside here. Oh, excuse me. But I was surprised, really, after a very similar to In Cauda Venenum start, with kind of dissonance also in the vocals. Oh, I was surprised. Forward.
When I confess to you as part of final plan.
here is pronouncing the title of the record, so maybe this is a self-titled song, I don't know. Please help me. The Last Will and Testament. It's the kind, the Lotus Eater midsection. Taste. Oh, I still can't believe, man. I feel the blood, me too. Oh my god. The Grand Conjuration kind of pattern. Eerie. Okay, so this was the new Opeth, and since I became an addicted, a drug dependent from Opeth, by Opeth, I'm dependent from this band. Even if in this first listen, of course I need more, I noticed a lot of influence, and now I will show you immediately with you. The resume is this one. It's a kind of in Caida Venenum kind of dissonance vocals and chords, but with growls, and that growls there are really similar, close the kind of pattern during the growls to the Grand Conjuration song. But here you have some watershed influences also in the little bridges of the song that are pulling you away a little bit from the song, as Opeth does every time. I mean, kind of the Lotus Eater, a Champil, in the start, a Champil kind of outro, you know what I mean, is the start of this one, and the first bridge with the Mellotron is a kind of the Lotus Eater midsection interlude, you know what I mean, little short interlude, and but I consider this one everything I said and more and more. Look, with a kind of Blackwater Park cover, you know what I mean, the gray, but this gray here is also, if you look careful, this one is a kind also of damnation and at the same time deliverance, two colors, white and black, and the gray is a Blackwater Park kind of cover, even because they are back with death metal. That grave there, that grave there is clear, pretty clear. Really a melting pot of influences from the previous Opeth, but now in this second part of the video we will shift together now, listening to the section that I was saying before. In the influences I was able to recognize. But I repeat myself again, in the resume this is a kind of in Cada Venenum kind of clean vocals and dissonance in the chorus of the guitar after an intro that is similar to some Watershed ending or mid-section partners interludes, and with a grand conjuration impact in the harsh voice and also in the rhythm of the drums that the new drummer is doing during that harsh vocal part, during the growls. And everything is surrounded from a cover that is winking to the old era of Opeth, to the legendary era of Opeth, to the era that made them famous. I mean, Blackwater Park, Damnation and Deliverance, because here you can feel and you can see here eerie, sinister, really haunting vibes, but in the cover you can see the colors of Blackwater Park. But if you're careful, there is a Damnation Deliverance combo. Okay, this is what I said. So the growls are a bit different, as I noticed it also in the live. A little different, and I don't know if I'm so happy about the production of this one, because the production is not so convincing. It sounds a little bit muddy, more than a sorceress kind of production. At some point, if you listen carefully, a little muddy. You know what I mean? There is some noise that really reminds me to that record in the production, but even that, oh man, this is a good one for starting, even if I don't really know if too much influences in one are, I don't know, the right dishes to deliver to the public, to their fans, but they do what they want, of course. And the production is not convincing to me. So, listen to the start of this one. Pa 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 pa. It's a kind of ending of Ashen Peel, don't you? Not the same note, but is winking to this one. And wait, I listen better with my headphones, so I shift also here. And if you listen this session here of the song, listen carefully. In Cada Venenum style. Listen to Nest of King's song now, here. Of course, a completely different choice of chords here, of notes, but the Canovaccio is the same if you listen carefully. And okay, listen now the grand conjuration patterns. So listen now this session here of the song, and is reminding to the grand conjuration pattern in the middle of the song. Listen. Listen to the drum pattern. Listen here. Here, this pattern here. Of course, this song here is way more powerful and to me also way better than this one, but listen. Listen carefully, please, my friends. The same idea of patterns inspired to Lopez, and I have to say something more. I noticed also a kind of other influences here. Listen carefully to the session here of the song. It is reminding to the interlude inside the song of the Lotus Eater. Listen, the Lotus Eater, winking to Heritage and Watershed record. Don't you think? Listen here. Of course, it's not the same melody, but it's the same, really the same idea. And now this session here is, listen, we are back to Incada Venenum influences here, listen. This noise all around the clock. Did you guess this one? It's reminding to the start of All Things Will Pass. Here you have some drumming, not the clock, but the idea is very similar. So really a melting pot. Of course, and at some point, thing I make you notice is that section here at the end of the song when man, maybe phantom voice of a female is coming and is reminding you to a lot of influences from Damnation Deliverance that I told you, especially the song Breathe, the song By the Pain I See in Others, where there are some vocals that way so eerie really to listen, and also to some window pane enchanting atmosphere in Damnation record. Listen. Yeah, he's reminding you to something, isn't it, my friends? Yeah, you were right, something clear. Opeth Wreath, for example. This is a male voice, but is way close to the eerie vibes that is coming from the other voice we heard before in the new song. And in the weird ending of By the Pain I See in Others, maybe a cut ending, I don't know, a not finished ending, a not well produced ending of By the Pain I See in Others, you know, there is some background vocals that are sending you chills and very haunting atmosphere there. So those are the influences that I listened to the first song of this record. I don't need to check some sorceress kind of sound because you know well. But for example, listen to Chrysalis song or A Fleeting Glance, and you will get that this kind of production is really winking, is really close to this little bit muddy and I don't know, dirty production, not so clear as, for example, Ghost Reveries, that for me is the best production ever from Opeth was. So this is my reaction and analysis to the new song. I don't know the pronunciation of this title, please help me. The Last Will and Testament of Other Father, of course, is the name of the song. Maybe, of course, is the name of the record, but here I see an SS1 radio edit. I don't know the title, please help me. See ya next time, my friends. Thank you for watching, and a giant hug from Giacomo James. Ciao!